I started Irish Titan in 2004, so we've been in business for 21 years. We are an e-commerce agency. We build and grow e-commerce channels. Minneapolis felt like a good, thriving, growing technology scene. Strong workforce that I could pull from, highly educated, Fortune 500 bed that gets talked about a lot. What's our deliverable right now on that?
How do you see the Twin Cities today as relative to how you saw it 20 some years ago?
I think that particularly here in Minneapolis, St. Paul, and Twin Cities, there is a sense of sort of a business-unfriendly vibe, I'll put it that way. I don't necessarily think that we're viewed as the enemy, but we're certainly not necessarily welcomed as business owners, business leaders, businesses that can help make everything better. The Paid Family Medical Leave Act is going to be a burden. You know, I think that is imposing some significant taxes on employers, and particularly with a one-size-fits-all sort of approach. We already have benefits and pay that we feel are compelling enough that we don't need some of the one-size-fits-all sort of mandates that are going to be adding cost and burden. And like Paid Family Medical Leave Act, that is a 0.7% payroll tax that they've already raised before rolling it out to I think 0.87, so something like a 26% increase, and it hasn't even been implemented yet.
What does that say to you as a business owner and just as a human in a place where, this is kind of something that's being done to you?
Right. That's a good way to put it. I think business owners in general don't like having things done to them because I think people in general don't like having things done to them. That one size fits all is a big theme of the problem. Irish Titan does not equal Target, does not equal Thrivent, does not equal Marvin Windows, but the same policies get rolled out for all of them. That contributes to this sense of being business unfriendly. For us to expand and grow to the extent that I imagine we're capable of, we need to be elsewhere. There's just a different energy there. There's a bit of a swagger, a bit of a welcoming, and they're proud that businesses are moving there. The workforce in Minnesota for this decade, the 2020s, is expected to grow 0.1%. The workforce in Texas for this decade is expected to grow between 10 and 15%. There are people moving to Texas at a greater number by far than here. By age range in particular, I think we're challenged and need more younger professionals and thriving early family kind of professionals here, and that's a net negative outflow right now. I was shocked when I recently found out that the state of Minnesota is dead last out of 50 states that offer a foundational computer science class. And we're 44th for the percentage of higher education degrees that are STEM related. That actually does have an impact on the pipeline of workforce that we'll be able to leverage. And if we are that weak in STEM and computer related education, that is policy that is absolutely problematic.
So what you're saying is you see much greater opportunity for the business to grow in Austin than here.
From a headcount perspective, yes.
Yeah.
There are the workforce trends with people moving there. There are the industry signals that are specific to us and what we do that create the talent pool. How long does it take for a frog to know they're being boiled, right? And so we need to make those changes sooner rather than later so that business doesn't start to make decisions that they can't unwind. I can't imagine spending a second considering expanding here. It's completely devoid of common sense.